Welcome back to Honey Badger 3D Print and Paint. Today we're going to be looking at something I did maybe 4 or 5 years ago. But before we do that, roll those credits. Right, now, about 4 or 5 years ago, got the STL for this Hannibal Lecter. It's quite small, but I've always liked this model. So I thought to myself, it's probably about time I did it again. Enter big Hannibal Lecter. As you can see, he's slightly larger. Now, I think this STL came from CGtrader. There is one on there still. It looks like it probably is this one. But again, 4 or 5 years ago, I can't remember where I got this from. But I think it probably is that one. Now, this was a long print. I split it in mesh mixer, right about there. You can probably just see the line. The head printed on my Sidewinder X2 took about 156 hours. It was about 1.4 kilos of filament. Not a lot on supports because I use tree supports. Uses hardly anything. The bottom piece I did on my longer LK5. That was about 75 hours. Give or take. So, all in all, about 220 hours. Now, the finish on it has come out really nice. Really nice. I did do it on 1.2 layer height, hence how long it took to print. What we're going to do, as you see in a previous video, that we repliflowed Gandalf. So we might as well do this as well, while we're at it. When I paint this, I'm going to do my best to time lapse most of the painting, as much as I can do. I don't tend to sit for hours painting. I'll sit for a while, I do some, I go away, I come back, I do some, I go away. So, as long as I can remember to turn the camera on when I'm painting, because sometimes I might just sit down and do 5 minutes. But while I'm sitting down doing a decent session, I will record this. Just so you can get some idea of what it's like. But yeah, I've always loved this little model, and I feel like once this is painted, I'm going to really love this. It's going to go next to my PC, which means it's going to be pretty judgy while I'm sitting there. Or it'll go next to Gandalf, because, you know, they're both massive. So I've got no idea where they're going to go, really. There is a bit of room next to my PC for this, but not for Gandalf. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to painting this. So as I said, I'll time-lapse as much as I can. And what I'll do is I'll put that onto the next video once I show you it all finished. But let us know what you think in the comments. It's not a long video, obviously. But what I'll do is I'll repliflow this, and then I'll come back on this video and show you what it looks like. So let's repliflow. And we're back. So here's been repliflowed, sanded a bit because our fault, not the products. Put it on a little bit heavy on some places, and we got some drips. It's just got to be sanded down. It's not the end of the world. Quickly hit it with some primer, because once you hit it with some primer as well, you can see where it's got to be sanded. There's a couple of lines here, and as I say, a couple of drips here and there. A little bit of filling to do under the neck there, where obviously it was in 2 parts and it was glued together. But I'm really looking forward to painting this. Really looking forward to painting it. I love Hannibal Lecter. Make of that what you will. But yeah, I've always loved the way the small one came out. So I'm really looking forward to see how this one comes out. And should look really good, I think. What I may do is, on a previous video you've seen, the Gandalf. Well, for the eyes on Gandalf, I actually bought some coloured contact lenses, which once I paint the eye, I'm going to inlay that over the top, and I'm hoping it's going to give it a more realistic eyeball. So I may well try that on this, see how that goes. With life-size stuff like this, it's something you can do, whereas smaller stuff, it's not really an option. But if it's life-size, if it works and it gets some lifelike colour into the actual iris, then they're like £5 off eBay for whatever colour you want. So, you know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's not the end of the world. But I'm looking forward to see how it comes out, because if it does work, it's a good way to move forward in the future. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. And we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for coming. Bye.